This is your man BranNuYu, and this video is 5 Christian rappers that I recommend, June 2020. So the first one is Vaughn Juan. He's also my pastor, Fellowship Houston. He's also pastored other churches in the past, CT Legacy, and I don't know the other ones, can't remember. He was part of Much Love Records, and he was from the Virgin Islands, and there's a lot more I could say about him. He's one of my favorite rappers and singers. He's got an album called Grace Still Abides. He also has the Century Club, which is 100 albums. So going back to Grace Still Abides, that one features a lot of popular Houston rappers, so if you like Houston rap, check out Vaughn Juan, Grace Still Abides. Actually, he released it originally under his birth name, Vaughn Juan, but I'm sure it comes up if you look up Vaughn Juan. And yeah, he's one of my favorite rappers. There's so many singles and albums he's done that I couldn't list them all in this video. The next rapper I recommend is Traynine. He's the founder of Much Love Records, the label I just mentioned with Vaughn Juan. And Traynine actually was Vaughn Juan's mentor earlier on, around 2008, and maybe a little bit earlier and on. I came into Christian rap being a fan and started becoming, kind of a quote-unquote rapper myself. I kind of put out some corny stuff, but, it takes time to get better. Anyways, Traynine is an innovator, pioneer. You can hear some of his podcasts and him talking about, what he's done, in Houston with Eyes on Me Inc. and thesouth.com when he still had it. He handed it over to Jam the Hype. And yeah, he's got several podcasts that episodes that you can listen to. He featured on DJ Wado back in like 2008. Just Google that, DJ Wado and Traynine, and you can hear that podcast episode, because that was way back when, and it'll kind of give you some context to how things were in Christian rap back then versus now, because now we have engine radio, but we only had like hour-long radio shows that would play towards midnight that played Christian rap, whether it was Life Radio Show or Power Radio or Eyes on Me Radio. But now we finally have Engine Radio, 91.7 FM in Houston, Texas. And yeah, it plays pop and hip hop and all the popular Christian rappers, like the ones from Reach Records, Lecrae, Andy Mineo, Tadashi. Yeah, Traynine, I could say so much things about him. He's got an album called The Farmer. That was one of my favorites. He's got other ones before that. He's got Missionary Minded. He's also got War Cry. And there's probably singles he's featured on as well. And there was the Love to Dance album. Rest in peace to Mr. Solo from Gospel Gangstas, but it was a compilation album released by Much Love Records called Love to Dance. And yeah, so check that one out because Traynine's on there. Another artist I like is Literati. Literati was like the first Christian rapper I heard, other than like Toby Mac and some of the popular ones back before Lecrae. Before I even knew who Lecrae was, Literati was the one I listened to, and he got me onto Vaughn Juan and Traynine through MySpace by checking his top friends and listening to them on the MySpace player. That's how I found out about SOM, Cypreme, Alliance by Faith, Traynine, TrueZoo, Testimony, and more. Pretty much everybody that was featured on Literati's Know What I'm Talking About track. Yeah, so check that out. It's from his album The Transition. You can probably find it on YouTube, most likely. If not, look on other places, eBay, Amazon, Google, Spotify, whatever. Another artist I like is Herbert Addison, or Herb Flav. Found out about him, I think, through a song with Vaughn Juan, and it was called Wake Up. And I started jamming the rest of Herb's singles and albums and stuff. And, mostly I like the collabs that he does with another artist that I'm about to mention. Herb's a really dope artist. I don't know what to say except he's got the H-Town sound and kind of reminds me of SPM, kind of, and maybe Baby Bash, and some others. But I'm going to move on to the next artist, and that would be Pontin. Pontin is a rapper from Bryan College Station near Houston, kind of north a little ways, probably getting closer to Killeen and Dallas and Fort Worth, somewhere in between all those areas. But Pontin, I think, moved to Houston, or at least started associating more with Houston rappers. He's known for making Christian remakes and remixes of Screwed Up Click records and stuff, taking samples and putting them into his own unique beats, and making Christian versions of SUC songs. In fact, he's got original songs that's got actual features from the artist, but he's sampled a few songs from like Zero, and he took the These Days song and made it into a song called Devil's a Liar. So that song's one of my favorites. He also made Weavin' and Bobbin'. I'm not sure what the original was, but yeah, he takes the SUC, which is DJ Screw's original clique: Lil Kiki, Big Pokey, Zero, Trey the Truth. I think I already mentioned ESG. If I haven't, well, I'm going to keep listing some artists: Lil Flip, Will O, and I know there's probably more, but anyways, yeah, Pontin's getting at each of them and getting them on there, plus other Houston rappers that aren't SUC, that are maybe Swisha House or some other collective or even indie artists. So yeah, Pontin is one of my favorites. He's an original. He's not just Houston, he's worldwide. He's toured to New Zealand, and he's coming up. He was on a song with ESG and Lil Flip, Rockets Rollin'. So if you like the Houston Rockets, he did a music video with them to celebrate the Rockets when they almost had a victory, a championship, but unfortunately they didn't win that year. But it's still an anthem. So if y'all like this video and you like these artists and want to see more, stay tuned. Be sure to leave a comment and let me know who you like to listen to. What's your favorite Christian rappers? Like, share, subscribe. Help me get my videos out there and let people know that they can come to me if they want to find Christian rap to jam, because I know a lot of it. So you can also go to my website, hotrapmix.com, or you can listen to my podcast where I always talk about Christian rap. and it's BranNuYu podcast or Hot Rap Mix podcast, and it's also at anchor.fm/BranNuYu. That's BranNuYu. Anyways, thank y'all for watching, and God bless.